Wait, one second, made sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to some Minecraft Paradise Golden Age, episode 800. Well, not 800, 907. Yeah, it's 7. Okay, but hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Sorry about that. Keep, saying 800 when it's not actually 800. But hopefully you are been doing okay today and staying safe. Should have broke that. Don't know why I kept that there. Let me fix the water. Let me fix the water. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, I tell you. Okay, but hopefully you've been doing okay today and staying safe. Last episode we got started on... What did we get started on? We worked on finally finishing the Sugar River. You know what? It looks quite nice, I tell you. It does look quite nice. It is a sad thing that I cannot actually use this bit of the bridge. Well, not bridge. This bit of the river. As I cannot sail up water in Minecraft. So that is kind of a sad part, but you know what? At least we can still, use the river and go around. And also we finally have access to the ocean. Instead of going all the way around, we can just, go this way. And avoid this, big chunk of land here. Did I fix that bit of river? Yeah, I did. I was just wondering that there for a second. Let's see. Okay. So, I think in today's episode, you know what it's been? I just realised, right? This build project that we built for, well, the end of last year, I guess that would be now. So, last episode was recorded on New Year's Eve. This episode is 5 AM, almost 6 AM, into the day after New Year's. Of entering the new year. It is weird to think, it's now 2024. I'm looking forward to our anniversary episode of Jungle Paradise Golden Age. But I wanted to take a second to check this bit of land. I don't know why I had a thought of checking it. You know what, I should really build something around here, I tell you. It's kind of been very untouched, that bit of land. And you know what? I might as well use my waterway. Because I have a great idea of what we're working on today. So, in today's episode, we're going to be working on... Well, it's a bunch of miscellaneous things today, I think. I think that's what we're going to be focused on. A bunch of miscellaneous things, I tell you. And the first thing that we need to get started on is actually going all the way around over here. All the way around this big fountain area. You know what, I really need to do a, breakdown of that, I tell you. I really don't know how I'm going to break it down. It's just that much water, I tell you. I'll have to decide that soon, I tell you. I have to decide that soon. How would we break this down? Now, if you did not know, this is a, it used to be a mob farm that never worked, as I terrible at building mob farms. But I think, right, that we might break down that maybe next episode, I think next episode. But we'll break it down. It'll take us some time, I tell you. It'll take us some time. But in today's episode, we are going to be working on Mass Halden's wall and a bunch of miscellaneous things as we go. As we, I do apologise. I'm not very in the recording mode. We need to head down to the southern deserts. Why do we need to head down to the southern deserts? I forgot about this waypoint. I do apologise. That's where I was using that little lava pit there to gather up some lava for repairing our lava pit that we have near our Mass Halden place. This very historical lava. If you don't know the story about this lava, I might as well tell you while we're going to gather up some sandstone. Is that what I need for today's episode? Is some sandstone. Okay. So the story behind it is my son died due to getting attacked by skeletons and zombies. That being Bobby Cloud, my son. So he died to a bunch of zombies and skeletons. And I thought I could revive him. But after making obsidian and placing them in a certain order, I can show you on the map area where we bolted. I'm pretty sure this is a... You know what? Is that the original location? I think I moved it a tiny bit. But this is where, what do you call it? We built this structure that is, you know, 3 pillars of emeralds, no, obsidian, with 1 emerald block in the middle. You light a fire on top and you spawn the Grim Reaper. Now, we got the Staff of Life, we tried to revive my son, it was unable to. And the lava that we used was the lava pit that, you know, I repaired last episode. Let's see. I do apologise, it's been a few years since, you know, that incident. Plus I'm not in recording mode, I tell you. So, it's not the best explanation, I tell you, of the history. If you want a good history of my world, I would suggest checking out my world tour. You know what, I still quite enjoy our world tour from 550. I think it was 550. I don't know why, but it was at the time that I had the best memory for this you know, world. Like, I knew what had happened, you know, different historical stuff. But it's just been that long that, you know, it's kind of just been forgotten. A lot of it. We'll see. Plus the world has been changing constantly with a bunch of new additions to it and new builds. So, it's not exactly the same as the 550, as we're, you know, we're almost at 1,000 episodes. If we get to, what do you call it, 950, it'd be, I was gonna say 400, no, it'd be 350 episodes. Is that right? You know what, I'm not good on the maths. It's either 350 or 450 from that episode. Will it be in 5? Yeah, it would be 450. Sorry, the maths is not my strong suit, I tell you. Let's see. Plus I'm recording this while I'm a tiny bit tired, I tell you. It is, you know, 6 AM. But I decided, you know what? I'll record this episode of Jungle Paradise, I tell you. Let's see. And you know what? I want to rephrase that entire story that we were doing with the lava pit. So, the lava pit, a long time ago, when my son died, we used the lava from there to make obsidian. And I remember it was just such a struggle to get all of that obsidian from that area. I can't remember what episode it was. I think it was episode 12. Or 15, I'm not too sure. We're able to get the emerald in order to do the thing. It was just the lava. We had to use the lava pit nearby as a, you know, source to make the obsidian, because I don't think I had a diamond pickaxe at the time. I think that's one of the reasons. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bit more sandstone. So the reason why I need sandstone is because we're going to be working on filling and destroying certain bits of the mass Halden wall. And the reason why we're going to be breaking a little bit of it is that I want to spread the wood outwards more instead of that being so tightly packed. Because I used a certain number. I think it was 6 or 5 blocks in between each, you know, pillar. But it kinda became quite a, what do you call it, struggle to keep it at that number. But we did actually keep it at the number, I'm pretty sure. I think we did run into some trouble near the end of it. But, let me try and remember. I've lost track of where I was in the conversation, I tell you. But the main idea is to move the wood apart from each other, because when I was, you know, numbering it all out, some of it, you know, it's not the best numbered. So I want to at least, you know, make it wider between each pillar. So I'm going to take a pillar away and fill it with the sandstone that we're currently gathering up. And I think that'll work out quite well, I think. We have plenty of sandstone here from when I've been gathering up a lot of sand. And I actually need to gather up more sand soon. So I'm definitely going to have to repair my tools, I tell you. As both of my shovels are very in bad condition. This one I don't use. Do I have a mending silk touch shovel? I don't think I do. Do I? I'm not too sure on that, I tell you. I'm not too sure on that. I don't think I do. But for some reason I thought I had one. A mending silk touch shovel. No, I have a mending axe. Diamond axe. But I don't think I have a mending... I have a mending pickaxe and I have a mending axe. But I do not have a mending silk touch shovel yet. I should really get one of those, I tell you. Should really get one of those. You know what? It's very satisfying mining through a lot of the sandstone, I tell you. I don't know what it is, I tell you. Don't know what it is. It's just very satisfying going through it all. Probably the sound of the braking, I tell you. And also how fast it breaks. And also, I really need to remove this trophy out here. It's a great way to get feathers, I tell you. Great way to get feathers. You know what, I tell you. You know what? That could be very broken, I tell you. Because if you were to AFK, something that I don't really do that often. Like the only times that I really AFK... I guess it would have to be when I was, sometimes at the mob farm. But I'm mostly just, you know, sitting there waiting on the spiders spawning. So, it doesn't really, you know... Sorry, I'm thinking right here. Did I want to leave it at this layer? Not a bad idea, keeping it at the layer. I guess I might do that. Sorry, I just thought there because I could flatten out this land as I make my mining operation to get all of the sand. I'll take that. And you know what, I'll take that as well. Just while I'm here. Okay, well let's head up to Mass Halden once again. Here we are, and there's my spider farm. You know what, I don't really use the spider farm as often as I used to. I'm kinda just the person to just run around the desert killing the mobs as I go. Like I don't like collect their what do you call it? Drops. I just, you know, leave their drops on the ground. Unless it's gunpowder, sometimes I take the gunpowder. Let's see. Just because, you know, I don't want to collect like a bunch of arrows off camera. Feels kinda cheating that. Let's see. We do actually have quite a bit of string from when we've been killing a lot of the... Why am I going out here? You know, I'm just talking and, you know, I'm getting confused over... Ah, yes, the entrance. You know what, I still really like this entrance. I think we did a good job on it, I tell you. It is supposed to match up the other side, so that's why there's, you know, that there. I should really fix a lot of these, what do you call it, bits here. I should just make them go along instead of it just going like that. So it just looks a lot, you know, well put together, I think. I think that would be the right idea. There we go. And also, my hopes is for all the wood that we're going to get from this build project, I'm hoping that we will have enough to actually do some work on our church here. I guess it is kind of a church now. Really. That's why I have a ladder down here. But my main idea is to use the wood that we're getting from this project to fill in the corners of this build. It is kind of going to be the first time that I'm putting full use of wood into old structure like our church here. You know what, I think it's got to work quite well. You know what, I'll do a little test run here. You know what, I think it'll look quite nice, I tell you. I think it'll look quite nice. I'm not too sure on this, I tell you. I'm not too sure on this. I like the idea of doing this little wall bit here. But really, is it a good idea? I'm not too sure on that no more. Forgot all about this being here. Oh, this very historical layer. You know what, I should really patch that in at some point. I like the idea of doing little bits like that, I tell you. Well, I got everything that I needed from here. Okay, we'll start with the jungle fence. Put that back. Pretty sure that's part of the original wall that used to be here. Not too sure on that, I tell you. I'm not too sure on that, as I did remove that with the mass Halden wall being constructed. Forgot all about this little bit going up the side there. I should really put in some more of the fences around here. I like the idea of these fences, I tell you. But then the problem when you're going upstairs is really the big problem, I tell you. Technically, do I really need these bits right here? Like, do I really need that there? I'm not too sure if I do. Not too sure if I do, actually. Okay. Well, let's get started back onto this. So you know what? I think we'll take out 2 by 2 over here. Taking up by 2 by 2. There we go. Put that there and put that there. Forgot all about that little bit down there. You know what? I never did put the rest of the trapdoors in this. That's because I ran out of wood at the time for the trapdoors, so I only did a certain amount of them at the time. Did I take a torch off the top? Is that what happened? Okay, there we go. Finally placing the block where I want to place the block, I tell you. You know what? The wall looks a lot better like that, I tell you. Just taking out 2 by 2 over here. Not bad. I should really do the same thing for the inside. Ignore a lot of the holes in the inside. I kinda didn't have enough sandstone at the time. Okay, let's fill that in slowly but surely. There we go. Don't know why I kept these here. They're really not necessary. Really not necessary. They're kind of just a waste of wood here. Also, I hear an ostrich, I tell you. Are you on the other side? Yeah. I was wondering where it was there for a second. Oh, sorry if I talked about you. These young ostriches, I tell you. They're always spying on me. These ostriches, they always spy. They try to listen into my conversation that I'm having with you. They're like a eavesdropper on like a train. There we go. You know what, I really do like this, I tell you. I really do. It really just opens up the place, I tell you. Really just opens up the place. I tell you, if I got any more wood from this build project, it doesn't look like I'm getting that much. But if I did get any more from it, I would probably use the excess to start building the tower that I was supposed to build ages ago right here, I tell you. I should really build one on the other side and kind of make it like Constantinople, if you know the architecture. The way that Constantinople used to have its wall and then another wall, if you know what I mean. Let's see. There we go. Let that bit sand out. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. chopping at this. Feels like I'm just taking out dominoes, I tell you. How did you survive this long? I saw it destroyed all of these houses. Looks like I left this one. Looks like I left that one. Sorry, I'm just very surprised there. I did not expect to accidentally leave one of those houses behind. I saw it destroyed all of the Eastern Zola. I like Eastern Zola, I tell you. Eastern Zola is, you know, very nice. We even have a sign over here. That's where Eastern Zola started originally. I really want to create more of this, I tell you. I like the idea of creating little tiny markets over here, but I am just terrible at building markets, I tell you. Just terrible at building markets. Almost just started destroying that building. You just get in that certain building mode and you're just destroying anything while you're talking. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like, look at that, I tell you. That looks a lot better than what we had before, I tell you. That looks a lot better than what we had before. You know what? It makes me so, you know, wanting to break this bit here. And I think I might actually do that. I know it's kind of preserving this bit right here, behind these walls. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Gotta do it anyway. Also, if you don't know what that little bit there is, when I fought the Grim Reaper, I hid it in a box. A little tiny box. I can actually show you it. Right here. Little tiny block. Historical building. I didn't destroy it when I built the tower over it. I just kept it mostly here. And you know what? I kinda enjoy that fact, I tell you. Like, it doesn't look like there's a historical building just hidden from the outside. But I like, you know, the touch of adding it and keeping it there. Also, why did I never, you know, break that? I just left that, you know, in the ground for ages. The one bit of lava that I could not mine because I didn't have a name. Diamond? I was gonna say 9 and pickaxe. Diamond pickaxe. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with how this is turning out, tell you. Very satisfied with how loud. What, loud? I just cannot speak today, I tell you. Just cannot speak today. I don't know what it is, I tell you. Don't know what it is. Just keep tripping over my words today. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. That looks a lot nicer, I tell you. It looks a lot nicer. You know what? No, you can go. Place that all like that. Grab that. I saw there was a little head popping up there for a second. I got so confused, like, you know, did I just see, you know, a head pop up there? No, it's a tree. Sleep. Oh, that scared the life out of me there for a second, I tell you. You know what? Just forget that bit up there. We'll just get rid of these little, not very nice bits of the wall. And I was thinking of how the design would go. That's how it was originally designed. But no longer, I tell you. No longer. Don't know why I kept these pillars like this. They're very awkwardly placed, I tell you. Might have to reorganize that at some point, I tell you. The mass Halden wall. Really? How many times have I got to fall down here, I tell you? How many times have I got to fall down there? I tell you, it's just become tradition to fall down here. I saw there was a skeleton there for a second. No, it's an ostrich's back of that head. It looked just so white like a skeleton, I tell you. So I was about to, you know, jump down there and... Well, actually, I was just gonna leave it. No, it's an ostrich. Confused me there, that ostrich. They're trying to disguise themselves as, you know, skeletons now. There we go. Not bad at all, I tell you. I really do enjoy that. The little test run that we did earlier. There we go. You know what, this is going to change this building for the better, I would say. For the better. We've kind of not really used too much, you know, logs there and there. But I feel like I should put some logs in here. We'll keep the rest of the smooth stone. It's just the corners that I think I'll focus on today. Oopsie, I did not mean to break all of that, I tell you. There we go. Hopefully it grows back round, I tell you. Hopefully it grows back round. Ah, just what I'm looking for, I tell you. Just what I'm looking for. Ooh, not that. Put some sandstone. So I can go like that. Okay, I'll just make some more torches. There we go. Not too bad, I tell you. Not too bad at all. Let's go see it from the ground. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. The old road of Mass Halden, I tell you. I really need to refurbish this road, I tell you. It's that old, I tell you. It's that old. Really? It's raining. Ah. You know what? Not bad, I tell you. Not bad at all. I think that really adds a nice touch to this place, I tell you. Ah, very nice. Very nice indeed, I tell you. Very nice indeed. I think that turned out quite well. Wouldn't you say? Now, let's get the rest of this wall complete, I tell you. We cannot, you know, stand idly by while it still looks like this. That can go there, that can go there. You know what? Put my axe there. It's a little bit easier to click on now. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better too. That looks a lot better. Okay. Well, let's get started on the other side. I ran out of food, so let's eat up. I remember I was gonna fill the wall fully. That did not happen, I tell you. I don't think I would be able to fill this wall fully. Just the amount of, you know, sandstone it costs. Maybe in the future, I think. Maybe in the future I'll do that. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all, I tell you. Let's get all of this mined, I tell you. Be nervous. There you are. There we go. Not bad. You get what you deserve. Don't you ever talk about my mother like that. Keep it up and see what happens. I'm sick of this ostrich, I tell you. I'll remove this old fence here. Grab that all. There we go. Fail. Okay, I need a... You know what? Just go like that. Pow. Not bad, I tell you. Not bad at all. Well, I guess this will be the final part over here. Don't know why I kept these pillars here, I tell you. I should have destroyed them all. I destroyed some of them, but you know, I did not expect there to be more. Did not expect there to be more. Yeah, I'm working here. Stop it. There we go. Let me just hop over. See what you get. We did well, I tell you. We did. I missed that one block there. There we go. Yeah, we didn't do too bad, I tell you. Didn't do too bad. Not bad at all, I tell you. Not bad at all. You know what? I really like how this came out so far, I tell you. I really do. Makes this wall look a lot better than it was before, I tell you. But now I'm starting to think, should I work on this bit here? I was doubting working on it, I tell you. But now I'm not too sure. What? No, I swapped to the sandstone. There we go. How did I miss that one block? So I fixed that. Oh. You know, you want to click one block and then you can't click the same block that you want. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I think we did quite a good job, I tell you. I think we did a quite good job. Let's see. I know it might not be the most interesting build, I tell you, but it is the most necessary. You know what? I really do like this idea of, you know, a little shaded area. But it really is just annoying me, these little pillars here, I tell you. They really are just annoying me. I think I should have swapped them out for a less, you know, how would you describe it? A block that actually fits the environment instead of just junk wood. Logs. I guess the wall is made out of sandstone. I guess I should use sandstone then. Okay, I was not too sure if the block went flying over there. There we go, not too bad, I tell you. You know what? That'll be where the log goes. Oops. Didn't mean to do that there. There we go. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. Tear that down. Okay, I was wondering why I could not go around it there. Wondering why I could not go around it there. Because there's a block above my head. Wonder if that's what, you know, Sims think, I tell you. There's this weird crystal above my head that tells me to do weird things. There you go, like that. That works. That works out a lot better. Oh. You know what? I forgot all about removing the stairs there. Forgot all about removing the stairs there. Should have reminded myself that I'd destroyed the stairs. Give me another. There we go. Not too bad, I tell you. Not too bad at all. Chuck that in there, grab some sandstone, and let the magic begin. Hopefully. Hopefully. There we go. You know what? That bit there, I just don't think it fits there. Just don't think it fits there very well. But I need to attach it to something. Do I have any oak? No. No, I do. Oh wait, I do have some oak. That almost became, you know, terrible there. Button. Beep. Break that there. There we go. Grab that. Place that there. Place that there. Yeah, that works. That works out quite nice. Feels like I'm in, you know, Persia or something. I'm trying to think of, you know, country that had some great architecture back in the day. It's like I'm in ancient Egypt, I tell you. Really? Really? The problems of having a fast pickaxe, I tell you. You just break everything you touch. Really? Wait, need to break that there. And we can get rid of that. There we go. I tell you, my mouse wheel, because I've been using it so often now, has become very slow. Very slow. It's done its job of me going with it all the time. Okay. Well, I think we'll, what do you call it? Do the rest of this now. I guess so. I do have the sandstone. Why waste it and, you know, not doing it now? And just put it there. Just put it there. How much room in between? It was 3 there, and then 3 there, and then it went to quite a wide bit over here. You know what? Why not just have 2 blocks like that there? Not a bad idea. Should do it up here as well. Kinda just matches the other side. Okay. Well, you know, block, I tell you. Never wants to land where I want it to land. Doot, doot, doot. Here we are. Here we are. I need to light up the inside of this wall a little bit better, I tell you. It just seems to be very lacking sometimes. You know what, I'll follow the, what do you call it? The wall for now. And that can go. Forgot about that floating block there. I tell you, there's just so many floating blocks around my world that are just so annoying. I wish I had a, you know, like entity weapon, I tell you, that just destroyed floating blocks like that. That would help out so much, I tell you. That would help out so much. That does not exist. Why did I do that then? There we go. And just go like that. Just go like that. We haven't even gotten in the sandstone for this bit. And I'm already putting it in the railings. You know what, if I have any left over, I think we might hop over there and, you know, add a few more blocks to it, I tell you. You know what, I will finish off all of the end stuff on it. I'm not too sure about that bottom basin now, I'll tell you. Not too sure on it. It's just, you know, me thinking, you know, do I like it or not, being like that? Like, would it work? Or would it not work? That's the real question, I tell you. Like, I wanted to make a little, what do you call it? Area around that area. But now I'm not too sure on how will it work, I tell you. The thing is, I want Mouse Halden to be a kind of like city, I tell you. But the thing is, how would you describe it, I tell you? How would you describe it? It's just so hard to work with, because you have to think, you know, I want some ancient buildings, I tell you, but then you have to think about the landscape as well. Would you be able to work with the landscape? And the thing is, I'm not very good with deserts. It's weird to think, you know, I was going to have a Jungle Paradise series called Desert Paradise. Or Desert Oasis. Would have been nicer sounding, I tell you. Let's see. But the idea was to do a kind of desert version of Jungle Paradise. And it's basically what we've done here with all of these builds, I tell you. But I could do more. That is the one thought that keeps coming to mind, I tell you. That I could do more. I could make it better. But then the thing is, I'm not too sure about that now, I tell you. Not too sure about that. I'm not the best with working with sand, you know, scape. You know, sandy, you know, landscapes. So then I'm not too sure on how it will look in the end, I tell you. Like, I don't know if I want to make a bunch of, you know, advanced stuff, or, you know, I want to make it a functional harbour city, I tell you. Kinda like, what do you call it? This is where all the goods like tea and all that come from, you know, like India or Tokyo's port, you know, something like that, I tell you. Beijing port, stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, we could try and do that, but the real question is, do I make a secondary port here? I was thinking once I get that tower put in, I tell you, that I could do like a secondary port. But then I'm not too sure on how would that work. I guess I would do the same thing over here, but just, you know, over here. So you have to turn in to get into this port. I guess that could work. But I guess I should really build like a bunch of port, you know, bits on this side of the entire landscape. I think that would be nice. Just a bunch of, you know, harbour along this area. Kind of reminds me of that one place in Elder Scrolls Online. I remember I stole a helmet from like a house or something. Wasn't really, you know, good helmet, but you know, I wanted the helmet. It was kind of trash, I tell you. Plus you could even use it, because it was a stolen object. So what's the point of being a thief if you can't use the stuff that you stole? Elder Scrolls, I tell you. Elder Scrolls. But you know what? I really like how this turned out, I tell you. I really like how this turned out. I think we did a good job, I tell you. I think we did a good job. But I should add more to that, I tell you. I should add more to that. Question is, how are we going to get up there, I tell you? I have some moon boots, I tell you. I don't wear these often because I get too used to them, I tell you. You realize why the name is moon boots, do you? Not bad. Not bad at all, I tell you. Right. I was going to stop it here, but I wanted to go taller. Larger. We can go higher, I tell you. Higher. What, you know, sandstone we have left. I was wondering what that was down there. Looks like a cave that filled in with some stone. About there? Would that work? Yeah. So it's 3 blocks each time, I tell you. It's 3 blocks each time. You know what? I should really swap off these boots so they do, you know. If I did fall from this height, you know, they would not kill me. Let's see. Fill all that in. You know what? I think we've done a good job so far, I tell you. I really like how tall this has gotten. Like, it's been a long time in the making. We're almost as high as that airship that we built a little while ago. You know what I've always wanted to make, I tell you? I've always wanted to make my own icebergs, I tell you. Recently I've been thinking about doing an iceberg build for our, what do you call it? Icy plains that we have. We're Santa's workshop and Log Town and then Ice Bob's City that I still need to build, or Ice Bob's Town. I'll just keep calling it Ice Bob's Town. That I still need to build. I tell you, I had a brilliant idea for Ice Bob's Town, and it was actually to build a centerpiece, kind of like what we did with Mass Halden. We kind of just built everything around the church. Though some stuff, you know, was already there, like the town. But we kind of just built around it and all that. You know what, I don't regret destroying that entire village just to build that one church. That must be what the missionaries, you know, Christian missionaries must have felt like. destroying the entire village just to build one church. Oh, that's too sick of a joke, I tell you. Okay. But I thought about, you know, using that church as like the centerpiece for our, what do you call it, Ace Pub's town in the future. I think it'll work out quite well, I tell you. I think it'll work out quite well. Okay. Let's begin. You know what? I would say that I had an idea for this bit here. I did. And it was put a beacon up here. But this, it's not really the right, you know, size for a beacon. So we're just gonna do like a big pillar up here. I think that's my main idea. Do a big pillar. Big pillar. Do I want that to be the base? No. Two more. If only I had, like, you know, a bottom view to see how this looks, I tell you. But I'm not jumping down just to jump back up, I tell you. It was already hard enough to jump up at one time, I tell you. Oh, I almost fell right off there. I tell you, you get too used to these boots, but you also have to make sure you don't, you know, fall off the edge with these boots. Like, they will, you know, absorb the fall damage. There's nothing to be real scared about, but, you know, it's still very terrifying. I'm out of thingy there. Like that. Craft me some more. Go like that. Not bad at all. I find that one block that we did there. There we go. That is massive, I tell you. That is absolutely massive. You know what, one day I'll fill in the inside. Just remind me to do it one day. Let's see. But I wanted to go like that. As I did not want it to be any taller than 2 blocks at the base, but here. There we go. Luckily I did not make a very tall one, I tell you. As that I would have to go back all the way up. There we go. Ah, thought I might get it there, but did not. Okay, well, let's take a little far away walk away, or jump away. You know what? That's nice. That is nice. Now I tell you, what do we use this build for? I'm leaving it up to you, as I tell you. What shall I use it for? Like, should I, what do you call it, add addition to the bottom? I was thinking about having some seats over here. Kinda similar to the Washington, D.C. memorial, you know, build, I can't remember. You know, the big tower in Washington, that, I cannot remember its name. Washington Memorial? I'm pretty sure it's a Washington Memorial. But I could do something like this, I think. Not with these blocks, but, you know, giving you an example, I tell you. Like, have a little chair over there, and you could just watch the sunset here. Kind of like a little thing, kind of like what we did for the top of that, just there, and it just goes all the way around. So kind of like a memorial, I tell you, kind of like a memorial. Not bad, not bad at all. But you know what? I shall give it one more detail, and that is to place some on this bit here, just so it looks a little bit less blocky. Yeah, that looks quite nice. That looks quite nice. I need to remove those blocks there now, I tell you. Not really any need for them. I do really need to light this up, I tell you, because it's kind of a bit dark. We don't want any mobs spawning, do we? There we go. Now today was a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. We worked on the wall. How that looks. Alright, did that side. We worked on the wall, on how it looks on the sides and on top. We actually finished the railings that I was supposed to do a long time ago. And we actually finished this. I really like how tall it is, I tell you. I could have went a whole lot taller, but really no necessary use for that, I tell you. Really no use for that. It'd be kind of just a waste of resources if I went any taller, because it'd be out of render distance. Let me put on my normal boots and we can walk over to where we'll end today's episode, I tell you. You know what, I really need to start to figure out this market idea, I tell you. Like, I like the idea of doing a market here, but the problem that I have with it, I tell you, is that I just don't know how I want the market to be, I tell you. Like, I like the idea of having leaves because, you know, light still travels through leaves, so you can get the natural light. But also having, like, you know, a bunch of, you know, lanterns, you know, hanging. Might not be the best hanging lanterns, but, you know, there'll still be lanterns. But I want to create, like, a little market area, I tell you. But I don't know how I would do a market area, because my last market area I destroyed and rebuilt with this one over here, and I do really like this one, I tell you. I really do like it. It really did turn out quite nice, but then I'm kind of stuck on what goes here, I tell you. Kinda stuck on what goes here. I think I'll just do like what that is there, but just tiny little tents here. Like, not the best marketers, but you know, still marketers. But I really do like how this turned out, I tell you. Don't know why there's that up there, but there is. But I think next episode, I shall attempt that there. I will break that down. Now, originally this build here was supposed to be a build that you could overlook Mass Halden. Like, you know, it's not the tallest point, but it's a tall point, I tell you. And I had a little idea of doing a little glass bit around the top. Kind of similar to a Daisy police station, if you know what I mean. Kind of similar to that. But that's what I wanted for that, but it kind of just became this angry looking cat, I tell you. Though I do not really regret it, I tell you, I really like it. But it will have to maybe go deciding on that, I tell you. There's my manticore still out there. Banjo. I think it's Banjo. Yeah, it's Banjo. Okay. So hopefully you did enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, up to simple, maybe some more shoots, get the vitamins, very important. And bye bye, see you next time, bye bye, bye bye.